Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Seated Fitness. We are using resistance bands today. So you can grab one or grab a towel or just use your weights anyway. My theme today is reunion because tonight is my 40th high school reunion. So I'm going to go down for that for a little while. And I'm wearing my high school colors, which are maroon and white. I went to Mershon High School. So that's what I need to tell you today, I guess. And I'm going to run and get my band and we'll get started.
This isn't
Hello?
how the story ends, my
Good.
friends. It's just a fork along the road. Don't say your prayers, save your amens. You've come this far, but you're still far from home. Don't say goodbye, just say farewell.
Okay.
Right every line you'll live to tell.
Here we
Hold
are.
your head high like Harry.
Not
Give
many
a
of you
man
today. Where is everybody?
as the night
My last
ignites
class was
the
huge.
day. Make some
Probably
memories
20. Can't hear me.
along the way.
We'll just get started then. Okay, first you're going to scoot forward in that chair. Good. Sit up nice and tall. All right, swing the arms.
Take pictures each step of the way. Make this the best of the rest of your days. Start your revolution. And I see you
Side
at
to
the
side.
reunion. Some friends will go and some will stay. Okay, some last.
You just took 'em with you.
For some love comes disguised as lust, but you'll find love when you find trust one day.
All right, nice and tall, big circle all the way around.
Parents did imperfect husband, wife, and kids. Go try your cause, then turn it upside down. Go live your life, eyes open wide.
One more this way.
Who's to say what's wrong or
Other way.
right? Write your song, sing along, love your life.
One more.
Love to left, dare
All right,
to
shake out your
dance,
legs.
touch the sky.
My reunion
Pictures each
by
step of the way.
rather lame high school reunion
Of the
is
rest
tonight.
of your days.
40 years.
Start your
It seems like a long time.
and I see you
And we just meet at a tavern on Mercer Island, and that's it. That's all there is. Other way. So I'm wearing my high school colors. I'm just really trying to get into this. All right, switch feet.
as the night ignites the day. We'll make some memories along the way.
Other way.
Write your song, sing it along, love your life. Yeah,
How many went?
I love to laugh, dare to
Okay, stay where you are.
dance,
Start marching in
touch
place
the
16. I'm going to turn it down. For some reason it's hot. It's loud even though it's not.
Make this the best of the rest of
Sorry
your
about that.
days.
That's better. Okay. We might get 100, you know. I don't know, my class was 460. So we might get less because there's no formal party or thing. Yeah, it's just like a casual gathering. Yeah, it should be fun. Last time, 10 years ago, I ended up hanging out with a bunch of the people from my neighborhood from like elementary school. It was almost an elementary school reunion for me. So we spent quite a bit of time reminiscing about our neighborhood from when we were in elementary school. Bring the feet a little wider. And back in. Out wider. Back in. All right, now 2 out, 2 in. So it's going to go 1, 2, in, 1, 2, out, in. One more time with 2s. Jingle. So out, out, in, or some version of this is fine. Four more. 4, 3, 2. All right, change it to heels. I'm going to add some arms to this, both arms forward. Arms out to the side, feet stay front. Or I don't really care where you put them. Just move them. Front. Out to the side. Front. Side. One more set with 4s. 4, 3, 2, out, 4, 3, 2. Let's do 2 of each. So 2 front, just the arms, and out to the side. If you want to just do the arms or just the legs, that's okay too. If I did it wrong, sorry about that. I was thinking ahead, which is what we're going to do now. 1 of each. So front, out, front, out. 4 more. 3, 2, and last one. Good. Okay, that got the legs going for sure. Let's get some arms going some more. Actually, do both arms side. Good. To the front. In 10 years we knew we'd make them regret it, make all the doubters seem real pathetic, and they'd applaud when we walked in the room. And now let's go out to the side. But it's really hard, oh my Lord, to find dreams. Right now I'm doing 8 of each, which seems like a lot. So let's do 4 of each. So 4, 3, 2, front. 4, 3, 2, out to the side. I'm going to do 4 one more time. So 4, 3, 2, front, 4, 3. We're going to go all the way to singles today. Oh yeah. 4, 3, 2, 2 of each. So it's going to go across, front, out to the side, across, front, out to the side. Let's do it again. Across, front, out to the side. One more time with 2s. Across, front. Okay, you got to wake up your brain here. We're doing singles. So you're going to go right, front, out, left, front, out, right, front, out, left, front, and out, right, front, out, left, front. One more time each way, right, front, and out. Last one left, and side. Keep it here. Keep it to the side. Bring that right arm a little higher. It could be just a tiny bit or a lot bit. Now I'm going to switch. So now my other arm's going to go. It can be a little bit higher or a lot higher. Now I'm going to alternate. So right arm, left arm, right, and left. Again, it can be lower. This is fine.
1, 2, 3.
Couple more. All right, good. Okay, so we're gonna do the toes and heels just the right side. So it's gonna go toe, not toes and heels, toe front, toe under the chair, toe. And try to get it under the chair. Yeah. 4 more slow. Now see if you can go faster. Same foot. Good. Yeah. 4 more. 3, 2. We're going to switch sides. So left foot's going to go front and under the chair. We're going to do 4 of them slow. Let's try to speed it up. If you can't go faster, it's okay. You can just stay slow or somewhere in the middle. 4 more. 4, 3, 2. Let's go back to that right foot. Slow. 2 more slow. All right, I'm going to speed it up. Okay, switch sides. Slow.
Bring him back round. Go find a calf, boy, and bring him back round.
Speed it up.
He darted over the hillside. And
4, 3,
from outside.
2, 1. Good. Okay, let's do something different. We're going to do something different. We'll just do the toes out and in. So just the toes. We're going to do the heels when we stand up. This time I'm going a little slower. Get your toes up as high as you can. Heels stay in the same place. I'm not using my hands at all. 2 more slow. Let's see if we can speed it up. Toe tapping song, right?
Maybe for more than a day. So he got himself a belly full of milk. Put that calf and his mama on their way.
I'm going to do 8 more
Put
fast.
that calf and his
7,
mama on their
6,
way.
5,
Just
4,
paying life of
2,
cowboy.
1.
That whole darn
I got
world
shake it
that's
out.
spinning round.
They're getting tired. Okay.
And my dog made
Actually,
out
let's get the weights. Oh no, we have a band. Let's get the band. Where's my band? Oh, here it is. Okay, I was going to do step outs, but it works even better with the band. So, you're going to take your band and put it around your legs loosely. I don't want it tight yet. Don't worry, we'll get it later. Okay, so your feet are close together, but you can still move your knees around. And it's important that you're holding them together in some way. But you need to be able to get that leg way out. Okay, can you get it way? If it's too tight, you can't get it out. Not too tight. So out and in. So it's the knee going out, not your foot. So, and you're kind of doing a like this. Yeah, try to get a little more knee, less foot.
Remember a Saturday. I know they say let it be. It just don't work out that way.
Good, you guys look great.
In the course of a lifetime.
More knee, Al. So I want the leg to get out. Yeah. That's the whole point of this one. So eventually you're going to feel on the outside of your hips, I hope, out here. That's where I want you to feel it. Do 2 more on each side. Here's my last one. All right, shake it out a little bit. Now we're going to tighten it up. So what I do is I lift it higher and then I grab it lower, and then now my knees are really pulled together. I just kind of hold it like this. You can hold it however you want, but I want that to be very tight, so tight that your knees want to go together. And then you're going to separate them. And you're not going to go any closer than 2 inches. So push your knees out a little bit. There, perfect. Never go further in. Okay, so we're just going out and straight. Yeah. It's a small motion. Don't let those knees touch. Out, out. This is a little deeper in your hip muscles, not just on the side, it's kind of deep inside. We're working on those little bitty muscles around your hip socket. Really important ones. Good, you guys look great. Much you do about 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Untie or loosen that up and let your legs shake around. Okay, now we're gonna pull the band under our knees. So you have to change your grip on this. I want your knuckles front. I'm gonna wait until everybody has their knuckles front. So your arms are straight. The band is actually below your legs, not touching. So put your arms down. Yeah, that far. And then your knuckles are front. So make sure your knuckles are facing me. Yeah. And then what we're gonna do is you're gonna keep it below your knees. You might have to lean forward a little bit. You're gonna pull your straight arms out to the side and then slowly back in. Arms stay straight, Al, so they stay straight. Out and in. Don't bend and straighten them. Out. This is a shoulder exercise. Out. Good. I'm starting slow, just to make sure everybody's got it. 2 more times slow. Back both ways, out. Okay, now we're gonna pull it out just a little bit. We're gonna do little pulses, out. Never go back in all the way. There's always tension. This is work the whole time. Yeah, top of the shoulders. Al, your right hand is wrong. You should have knuckles front, yeah. That's important, because we're getting the top of our shoulders. 4 more, 4. I don't know about you, but I'm tired, yeah. Okay, let go of one side, bring them around. We're gonna work on the tummy. So we're gonna go over the knees. You can go single layer, or you can go double layer. Either way, you're gonna lock your arms. Arms are stick straight. I don't know if sticks are this straight, but that's how straight we want them. Okay, then you're gonna put them just behind your knees. Arms are straight, back is straight, and then you're gonna lean forward with that straight back and pull the band over the knees. Okay, don't bend your arms out, keep them straight. Shoulders down, good. Okay, a little less shrugging, so yeah, keep it down. It's a lot to think about, right? I'm sorry about that. I really only want you to feel this in the middle of your tummy. Yeah, good. If you don't have a band, you can do this by doing the push-up exercise where you push yourself up from leaning forward. It works just as well. We're going to do 4 more here. 4, 3, 2, good. All right, you're gonna, if you doubled it up, you're gonna go back to single. So make it single if you did that. We're gonna put it below your knees on your shins and then get a really good grip. I wrap it around because I have a bad grip. Okay, so the band is right below my knees. My arms are straight again. My back is straight again. And this time we're gonna pull those straight arms behind us and slowly come forward. I want it that slow. Don't bend them. Nope. Straight arms. So this is working the front of their tummy, back of our arms, front of the shoulders, maybe even the low back a little bit. Yeah. Out, pause, slowly back. We're gonna do 2 more slow. Slowly back. 1 more. Okay, now we're gonna go back just a little bit so you feel the tension on the band. Little pulses. It's really small, but it's really hard. I'm finding it's really hard. 8 more little ones if you can. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, nice work. That was good. Yeah. Did that really well. That was probably our hardest one. It's also my favorite one. Can you tell? Okay. Now, we're going to hold the band, I don't know, about 6 inches across. And we're going to we're only going to do one of these. Sometimes I do two. You're going to start with your arms in front, anywhere between your knees and your shoulders. So anywhere in here is fine. We're doing the one where you're pulling your elbows out and pulling your shoulder blades back. And actually, I need a better grip. So you're just coming back and out. And I'm always pulling a little bit on the band. It never relaxes, ever. So I'm always have a little bit of tension all the time. You don't have to bring your arms really far apart. You do have to bring your shoulder blades together. So that is this exercise. And the band is just adding a little more resistance.
Oh, I'm coming home.
Let's do 3 more of these.
Change has been. Change will
And here's our last one. Good. Okay, I'm debating about this one. I think we'll try it. So we're going to put it around our neck like a scarf. Okay. My hair gets in the way on this one. Okay, so it's around your neck. You're going to hold the ends like a scarf. Now the point of this whole exercise is to sit taller. So we're going from maybe sitting a little like this to pushing out the top of my head and standing up tall as we're pulling down a little bit on the band. So I'm here like here, my band is relaxed. I'm gonna sit tall and just pull lightly on the band. You don't have to pull hard. Sit up tall and pull down a little bit. And then relax. And then you're gonna stand up tall and pull down just a little bit. Not a lot. I don't want it to get into your arms. I want this to be a spine stabilization exercise. Get nice and tall, relax. Gonna push through the very crown of your head, the tip top of your head, and relax. So it's a body motion, not so much an arm motion. Okay, yeah, you're not leaning. We're just pushing straight up. It's like you're trying to push the ceiling higher. I don't know how to explain it. Put the ceiling higher and relax. We'll just do 2 more. 2. So I'm trying to work on those little intercostal muscles between your vertebra. So you've got little bitty muscles in between there that hold your spine up. That's what we're working on. I know they're really small and they're all woven. They're like a braid through your vertebra. That's the muscles we were doing. Okay, now we're going to put the band under our armpits, and the way I do it is like I'm drying my back with a towel. I'm drying my back. There we go. Now it's under my armpits. Does that help? Dry your back with a towel. Okay, that's all. Okay, now hold the band near the end so that you can straighten your arms all the way. Okay, so make sure your arms are straight, so hold it near the end so you have lots of room. And we're just going to start opening and closing any height. So you can do it low. This is totally fine. You can go up to shoulder level if you want. I like it kind of in the middle. So just slowly out and in. Working your chest muscles, front of your shoulders. Sitting up nice and tall. 2 more like this. All right, now we're going to meet in the middle and do little crisscrosses. Keep sitting tall. And if it's hard to straighten your arms, just go to the very end. Four, 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, roll those shoulders a little bit. Let go of one side. Bring it around. I think we're ready to go under the feet. So we're going to do 3 exercises under the feet. So this one's really fun. We're starting with the row. So that goes under both feet. under your arches. And then you want to get a good grip on each side. So I wrap it around my hands, but do whatever you need to do. Okay, so now I'm sitting up nice and tall. My feet and legs are together. The band is at an angle. Remember on this one, it's not a bicep curl. You're not coming forward. You're pulling your elbows back and touching your hips. That's it. Lower, lower. There we go. Yep, and down. Now also try to scoot forward, Al, so you're not on the chair. I want you to sit. This is a back exercise. The whole point of this one is as you bring your elbows back, you squeeze your back and lower down. And I want you to feel your elbows on your ribs. Lower, Kathleen. So go right to your hips. Yeah, no higher than that. Perfect. So that keeps it in your back, which is right where I want it. Probably. I know when I was younger, 20s and 30s, did I ever work on my back strength? Never. Now I do every day. So important. So important. Why didn't I do it? I didn't need to, right? When you're young, you don't think you're going to get old, you don't think you're going to die, and you don't think your back is going to hurt. So, you don't use your back muscles, but now we do. We need to keep them strong. Keeps your posture, your balance, all kinds of good things. Up and hold, squeeze your back. Let's do 4 more of these slow. I'm not going to do them fast, we're just going to stay slow. Keep your elbows close. Okay, now we're going to take one of your feet out. So I'm starting with my right foot and I'm moving the band just a little further forward. So it's kind of around the front part of my foot. But don't go to your toes because it'll snap up and hit you in the face. Yeah, you don't want that. Okay, now you're going to put the ends together and hold it against the opposite leg. So it's going across a little bit. This is a foot exercise. So what you're going to do is you're going to roll your ankle in and then you're going to push it out. So I've got my heel on the floor and I'm just doing my foot. You can also lift your leg if you want to, but you don't have to. So in and out. Pull both bands over to the side. Yeah. So we're working on our ankle flexibility and strength. Yeah, let's do 4 more, just 4. This one's hard, especially for me on this foot. This one's hard on my left foot. Here's the last one. Okay, now you're going to kind of grab each end of it, and we're going to do the one where we're bending the knee up, and then you're going to push your leg down to the floor. So you're not moving your hands, don't move your hands, just your knee. Up, push it out. It makes you pull in your tummy, working our quads and our hamstrings. Yeah. It's more of a bring your knee up here if you can do it. Yeah. Let's do 2 more here. 2. And last one. Okay, this is also tricky. Put your foot down. We're going to switch feet. So don't put the other one in first and then take the first one out. That's the easiest way to do it. And then I'm putting it kind of on the ball of my foot, but a little bit back. So not on your toes. And then I'm putting the bands together, bring them over to the opposite hip, okay? You're going to turn your toe in and then push it out. You can have it hovering or you can keep your heel on the floor. Yeah. Do 2 more here. Good. Okay, now bend your knee. You're going to take the 2 ends apart and you're just going to hold it up here. Don't move your hands. So separate them. Yeah, yeah. You're going to pull your knee up and then you're going to push your heel down to the floor. Knee up. Yeah. Up. And so you're at an angle the whole time.
Everyone is pleased. Someone got his hair cut. The girls have lots to say. His friends had felt more comfortable.
2 more. Almost done with this. And our last one. Good. Okay, bend it and then you're going to carefully take it out. I don't know how careful I was. And we're done. Yay! All right, you're going to put it aside. We're going to stand up for a little while. So stand up. There's a few muscle groups we don't work with that band. We're going to work them now. So I would recommend getting behind your chair or behind a walker. We're going to come up on our toes. So make sure you've got something to hang on to. Oh, probably. Sometimes I make them up. And then I'm like, hey, that's a good one. I try to add a new one once in a while to keep you guys on your toes. Speaking of toes, we're going to come up on our toes and down.
But the circle's not complete, and I don't know if I'll see you again.
Let's do 2 more. And then we're going to come up and hold it just for a little bit. Up and hold. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come down. Good. Okay, I want to work on the glutes a little bit, and I haven't done this in balance class this week, so we're going to do it today. Like you. So get behind your chair. All right, your feet are a little bit apart, like shoulder, hip width. It's not that important. Your knees are not locked. They're soft, but you're not bending them anymore. You're bending from the hips, and we're going to reach forward as far as you can, directly forward. So put one arm out, and then keep your back straight, and you're going to go out as far as you can. And then you're going to come up, and then we're going to switch to the other side. So other arm out, lean forward as far as you can. Now, the further you can go, the lower your fall risk, believe it or not. And the chair is there for balance, but if you don't need it, great. When you do this test, you don't get a chair. So I'm just having you practice. And this time I'm not bringing my hips back, so sometimes I have you have your hips go back. I'm just reaching out in front. Keep your back straight. All the work is in the hips. So we're also working on strengthening our glutes. We're going to do one more each side. Okay. Now I want to do the dragon point. So you're behind your chair, standing tall. You're going to drag that foot back and point it. Try to keep your body upright. So you're not leaning forward. You're just dragging one leg at a time back. The rest of you is nice and tall. Really use that carpet. I'm going to fix this. You guys don't have to fix it. It's under my chair. Guess what? Since we did all those hip exercises, we don't have to do the side ones today. We've covered it. A couple more on each foot. No crepes on the door. One more. In a beautiful city. And now we're going to just sit back down again. I'm going to work on some spine flexibility. So you're going to sit nice and tall, preferably forward in the chair so you have room to turn. So you're going to sit nice and tall. I want everybody's there. And you're going to take your left hand and put it on your right knee, the opposite. And then you can use this to push against. You're going to go turn back in as far as you can. Look behind you. Hold it. And then come on back. Let's do the other side. So now switch hands. This arm goes back. Go back as far as you can. Hold it. And come back. Let's do that again. So switch sides. Come back. Switch sides. Now we'll do that one more time on each side. Front. Last one. Very nice. Okay, roll the shoulders back. Okay, did anybody else here go to high school locally around here? Did you go to high school around here? High school? Where'd you go to high school? Lincoln. Okay. You know what that is. And that became like a middle school or something. And then it went back. I don't know what it's doing right now. All right, hug the pumpkin. I think my nephew went there for like the high cap middle school or something. I don't know. They're still kind of using it. Yeah. All right, open up. Yes, I know you did. Who was I talking to yesterday about SPU? Was it you? I don't think it was you. I don't remember. Okay. My nephew is going to graduate from there in May, June, whenever graduation is. I wonder if my brother will give him his diploma. Because my brother's a professor there. You had one son go there? Yeah, my nephew and of course, my brother's there. And he used to work with Sue Perrin. Sue Perrin. Yeah, my brother did. Yeah. When she was there. No, I don't think she did. She was more in like some kind of administration thing. I don't think so. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, she worked with my brother. Yeah. He's still there, yeah. He's been there about 20 years now, I think. Yeah. Well, my maiden name is Beers, so my brother is Professor Beers, and I know that Anderson Hall is Anderson Beers, so they probably wonder if he's related. And maybe we are, but I haven't found it yet. I have to work on that connection. Is Beers Hall, which would be a lot more fun. It'll be a lot more fun as Beers Hall. We might be related to that Beers. I mean, possible. I don't know. And bring it across. It's possible. There's not a lot of Beers, but there's some around. There's quite a few around here, actually. So maybe I'll have to get back into my genealogy and see if I can find connections. Open up. There might be, yeah. So I did find out when we came over. So I always thought, because there's a town in the Netherlands called Beers, and I thought maybe that Beers came from Holland, and like De Beers, because they're Dutch, right? Straighten one leg out. Well, that's not it. That's not where we came from. So, back in 1631, I think, I had an uncle, I think it was Barris, actually, and there was a big family that had like a castle in England, and he was the youngest of 7, so he wasn't going to get anything out of the whole, like the youngest boy of 7 boys or something. And then his older brother and his wife died tragically, so he brought his 2 nephews with him across to Massachusetts. Watertown, Massachusetts was part of the founding group of Watertown, Massachusetts. He brought his 2 nephews over, and then Captain Richard Beers got ambushed by the Pequots in King Philip's War and was killed. Yeah. In fact, there's plaques up there for Captain Richard Beers. The place he was ambushed, there's a road, Captain Richard Beers Road. It's in northwest Massachusetts, crossover. So it's very well known. My Uncle Richard, who wasn't very smart because he got ambushed, but his nephews, whom he adopted and brought over to the New World, well, they did just fine. So my grandfather was Anthony, and he, of course, I'm part of that Beers lineage. So I know a lot. Yeah, my family on both sides has been here since 1620. On both sides, both sides of my family came over on the Mayflower. On the Mayflower, yeah, both sides. So my family has known each other for 400 years. Isn't that weird? And one family was from William Brewster, who was like the head pastor of the colony, and the other one was William Bradford, who was the governor of the colony. Each side of my family. Like one was a Brewster, one was a Bradford. Isn't that crazy? Oh my gosh. So yes, I go back that far. Well, it was funny because my grandmother, there's one line of our family that was very well documented. The Gordons. And the Gordons came over in 1636 later and were part of founding the Rhode Island plantation, is what they called it. And come on up. And so we are even in the Gorton book. I'm in the Gorton book, and it goes through the whole thing and his whole history. And he was kind of a troublemaker in a way. He was actually banished back to England, and he had to get support from which king was it? It might have been Charles, actually, a different one, to get back here. Anyway, my grandmother would tell us stories about him and say, well, he came over on the second boat. That's what she always told me. Well, after I've done a lot of research, he did not come over on the second boat, because the second boat came over the next year, in 1621, 1622, not 1636. But he was pivotal. He was one of the early governors of the plantation. If you're in Rhode Island, you know all about him. You know all about Samuel Gorton. In fact, you guys remember Slade Gorton, our senator from long ago? He's my 10th cousin twice removed. We're close. We're so close. We are so close. We're 10th cousins twice removed. Deep breath in. So, but I met him once at a Boeing management event. And I talked with him and I said, hey, we're both related to Samuel Gorton. Oh my gosh, he got so excited. He goes, you are? I said, yeah, we're cousins. And he got very excited about it. He goes, my daughter just named her son Samuel Gorton, after Samuel Gorton that came over and was one of the founders of Rhode Island. Isn't that crazy? And so all of a sudden I'd never seen him since then, but we are cousins. 10th cousins twice removed. So Samuel had 2 sons, and I'm related to one, and he's related to the other, so it goes all the way back. So there you go. Isn't that funny? And the Gorton fishermen, Gorton fish sticks, that's my family, yeah, the Gortons, yeah. No. Well, the Gorton book is written down. That's a book. Yeah. Yeah, I've had my heritage in America is fascinating. I'm very close to be a daughter of the American Revolution. I'm so close. I have one more document to put in. No. Well, thank you. I appreciate that, Kathleen. Thank you. That was a very nice thing to say. I don't think I have the fortitude.